Nigga kill over a bitch, but let a rat keep his wife.
Nore was never my type of guy because he seemed like a yes man. It's always who higher on the pole, and that's who these niggas gon'. And I ain't never been cool with that. But let's get into this.
Never respect what they ain't been coming at me.
I was on Drink Champs, and N.O.R.E was so adamant about me drinking Ciroc. So I'm like, what was in them drinks?
I don't want to respond with disrespect, but I gotta let you know that I'm not gonna be disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And the fact that you keep taking like these little fake shots, it's corny, bro. Like I have nothing to do with that shit. But at the end of the day, I will respond because if we're supposed to be black and excellent, I've never got paid for not one of these movies that I've done. I've never got paid for one of these soundtracks that I've done. So where is this real CEO shit that, you know, has been brewing? Like, and I respect you. Like, I do not want to start this off by, you know, disrespecting the person that I actually respect. But I gotta address you if you addressing me multiple times.
Look at 50. That's my nigga there.
50, yeah.
Shout out to 50.
Another story is they say you guys are decently friends, but he's saying you threw cheap shots at him by throwing a Mickey in his drink, supposedly. But he said you never paid. You said you never paid him to be in his movies. Nore, it was online. People asked me the question. You never paid him to be in his movies.
Here's my answer to that.
What? Okay.
I've known N.O.R.E. Number one, paid in full. He was in it for 4 seconds, right? And I made that part up. But the bottom line is, if he felt that way, why he never said it to me? Why does he wait to get on a television show to say that if he felt that way? But again, it's ridiculous. If that's all he got on me, that's nuts. But like, you know, when someone shows up in someone's video, do you think, as a friend, you think they charge him?
Nah, they don't do that.
When I made sure that he got his budget because they were robbing him for his marketing budget, did I ask for $1?
I didn't know that, but okay, you teaching me that.
He says it. He says it. That I went and you know, I said just look. I said because they weren't giving him money for marketing, but I knew how many records he sold. So based on the records he sold, I knew how much they were supposed to give him. So I said, just call me when you there. Don't tell him I'm coming. Pause. Okay. And he called me. I went up there, barked on N.O.R.E, barked on Kev. I said, y'all give him Mariah Carey this much? You got to get that man this much. And walked out. And they gave him this much. But at the end of the day, I hate when people have problems with people and they go and say something on TV. But I highly doubt that that was a problem, that he didn't get paid for the 4 seconds and paid in full. That no one, that, and for, the reason why I even put him, which is really funny to me, but the reason why I even put him in State Property Part 2 in the first place is because Jay didn't want me to sign him, right? And you'll never see a picture with him and Jay or anything had to do with Rockefeller. So I was trying to make it where he was embraced in our Rockefeller family by putting him in the movie. And if he wanted some bread, he could have asked. I don't even remember if he got paid or not. But if he wanted some, he could have got some. But I know that when I put his records out, his reggaeton records out, and I put all his things that and helped him, you know, I didn't talk to him about money then. And I'm not worried about money now.
No, I saw the interview. He's saying that you cheap shot him with the Mickey. He's like, he got a drink chances. Is like,
well, how's that a cheap shot? I showed the. Here's my issue with N.O.R.E. Actually, I'm gonna save that for the next interview. Okay. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Let me answer some questions here.
But you know what? I'm not gonna do that. My issue with N.O.R.E. is that when I'm on his show, he asks me everything under the sun about N.O.R.E, about anybody and everything. But when N.O.R.E was on his show, he wouldn't ask him no questions about me. When I confronted him about it, he was like, because I'm trying to get a deal on YouTube. And I'm like, so you let a white man come at me and pause. You gonna ask me every question about that white man because we are black, but you're gonna give that man a more respect because he had a job at YouTube? And then I didn't like the questions the way, to me, I didn't like that he had Kanye on there while he knew Kanye wasn't in the right frame of mind. And all that fucked his deals up, he said on N.O.R.E show, which he wouldn't, like if I was around Kanye, I wouldn't have let him go on that show. And if I was around N.O.R.E, I'd have said, N.O.R.E, why would you put him on there, ask him or have him say that in public, you know that what's going on. So I just felt like I didn't like that. I don't like the fact that there's more things, but that's really my only issues. But even that little thing, like you didn't pay me for, that's whack. But we'll address it another time. If he felt anything about money, he could have told me that. In all 20 years, he ain't never said a word about it. That's what I'm saying. Why wait on to get on a show? But another thing is, he on his show, he asked questions about me all day long. What I don't understand is why people that talk about people get so mad when someone that they talked about